This is round 13 of my 32 beer challenge. And in this round, we're having Estrella Galicia, which is European pale lager with 5.5 ABV from Spain. It's going up against the American adjunct lager Pabst Blue Ribbon with, I believe, 4.7 ABV. Yep. I have never had Estrella Galicia before, at least I don't think so. I've been to Spain, and I might have had a beer there called Estrella, but I really don't remember. So I might have had this before. Let's just leave this over here. And of course I've had Pabst. As far as the adjunct lagers goes, not too bad. But we'll see how it stacks up against this one. I can see a noticeable difference in colors. The Estrella appears to be a bit darker. Pabst get a little bit of a head on it and keeping it, but you know that might have just been due to the pour. Not much of a head being retained on the Estrella. Carbonation appears to be about the same. As I said, Estrella appears to be just a tad bit darker. Alright, so let's get down to it and quit wasting your time. Let's see which one of these tastes better. I'll start off with the drink, water. All right, now. That's got a good upfront bite and a good finish. It's crisp. It's got a good flavor. Kind of a corn flavor, so it could be the adjunct lager. I'm not sure. It doesn't have that adjunct lager stale finish that most do that I've experienced so far. So let me get another drink. Right now. Surprising. This is pretty good as well. It's very difficult to tell the difference between the two. And that is surprising. I say that this one is just a tad bit weaker than this one. I'm leaning towards this one because they're very, very similar, but this one's got more of a bite to it. This one seems to have that cardboardy or sawdusty adjunct lager finish. So that's why I'm leaning towards this one. Other than that, really very similar, very. Which this one's got a strong and kind of maybe a hoppy or kind of a bittery finish. maybe the bitterness is coming from the hops. Give me another one. Which one do I want? I really don't like the finish of this one too much. Going in, it's about the same as this one. A tad bit weaker. But this one has a good taste going in and finishing. So, if I was going to drink another one of these, I would say give me one of these. Whatever it is. I don't know. I wonder if I can open my eyes yet. I wonder if the foam on top is gone. Yeah, I think so. Well, this one's darker, so it's obviously the Estrella. So Pabst put on a pretty good showing here. It's going to be interesting to see how Pabst does against the other adjunct lagers in the loser bracket. That is assuming that I pick this, and I think I am going to pick this. This is a decent beer from Spain, 5.5%, which is better than most of these European pale lagers, which are only around 5, maybe 5.1 or 5.2 at the most. Here we got 5.5, which is good. Of course, aren't too many adjunct lagers that are above 5. You got Budweiser, which is 5. And you've got some of the foreign ones, like Molson Canadian, which is 5, but it's a terrible beer. Corona's 4.7. Let's see. Who's another 5 for adjunct lagers? Coors, Budweiser, Molson Canadian, Pabst. Not Pabst, but Molson Canadian. Heineken. Labatt Blue from Canada. It's an adjunct lager. It's 5. So Canadians know how to do it. You know, they make them at least 5, it seems, for all their adjunct lagers. But that's it. Estrella Galicia. It's a good beer. It's going to be interesting to see how it holds up. Because who's going to go through in the winners round? I don't know. Probably Grolsch, maybe the Harp Lager. I don't know. But I like it. Surprisingly, it's good. In fact, you know, if I had a choice between drinking this and, say, Harp Lager, and even though I like Harp better, I'd probably choose this because Harp's from like 4.5, and this is 5.5. This has got a whole percentage more of alcohol in it. Winner, round 13, Estrella. Round 14, we're going to see Carlsberg. Carlsberg, which is from Denmark, I believe, is going to be going up against Kiri Ichiban from Japan. Kiri Ichiban is an American lager. Even though it's Japanese, it's still an American-style lager. And Carlsberg is another European pale lager. So this we're going to see, you know, European pale lager versus an American lager. Now the European pale lager has been mopping the floor up with the adjunct lagers, but this isn't an adjunct lager, it's an American lager, which is slightly different. It uses real ingredients, not adjuncts, obviously.